Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Peter Barber. I am primarily a professional opera singer, music producer, and a bass vocalist. Today we're going to be checking out Jimin's Like Crazy official music video. I've seen him before because he was a member of the group BTS, which I've done a number of videos for in the past. This is the first time I will be making a video for his solo work, so this is exciting to check out. This is a first-time reaction and analysis video, so I will be pausing frequently to talk about the vocal technique, primarily, as that's where my expertise lies, as well as other musical and artistic choices I feel necessary to comment on. I will not be doing a deep dive into the music video or the videography or the poetry or anything like that, because there's only so much time, and just with analyzing the vocals, these videos usually take me 20 or 30 minutes. So I keep it to that. With my goal being really to enhance and give as much value to your listening experience as possible. I want you guys to gain appreciation for these super talented artists. That is my main goal here, primarily to educate, secondarily to entertain, as it will be a first-time reaction. One more plug, guys. So occasionally on my Instagram, I'll put out some kind of fitness-related content, and I rarely, because I generally just don't do that anymore. I used to do it a lot. But after the last thing I did a few weeks ago, I got literally hundreds of messages from people saying they would like to see more fitness content. But I want to keep it separate from my YouTube and I want to keep it separate from my Instagram. So I decided, which is something fitness influencers are doing a lot more of now, to create an OnlyFans account just for fitness stuff. So don't get any crazy ideas, just for fitness content. But so that's what I'm doing, so check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. You guys can go check out for $5 a month. You get full access to my entire fitness journey and what I'm up to in the gym, which you will not find anywhere else on my media, which I now have like probably 250,000 or so followers on all my media combined. You will not get the fitness content anywhere else. So that is the only reason I made the OnlyFans, and it'd be great if you guys want to check it out. And you can do the workouts I do. I'll definitely be doing some instructional stuff. As the platform builds, I will hire video editors to come with me to the gym to make like really high quality stuff. So that's a little bit in the future. But for now it's just, it is what it is for the moment, but it's good stuff. So come check that out if you guys want to. And it's the first time I'm plugging that. So that's where we're at. But I'm super stoked about it because I do like having an outlet to post fitness stuff because it is actually a huge part of my life. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive in. Let's analyze what is happening in this video and have some fun with it.
I think we could last forever. I'm afraid that everything will disappear. Just trust me.
So before we start singing, in this intro, we just have, obviously vocally, we have whispering. And what whispering is really is just, you're still pronouncing words, the vocal folds just aren't coming together to produce tone. And the reason you can still understand and hear is because the vocal tract, the tongue position, all of that contributes to the actual vowels and sounds we hear. And you don't actually need the pitch, the tone from the vocal folds to create speech sounds. So I could say a phrase like this, or I could say a phrase like this, and you can still understand because it's really the other elements of the voice that are more important for speech. So we have some whispering going on, some non-phonation speech happening, and basically just like acoustic guitar.
I'm afraid that everything will disappear. Just trust me.
That's cool.
There's not a bad thing here tonight. Baby,
I forgot how light and high his voice is. So up to tenor high C. Now obviously this is not connected to chest voice. This is a very light, breathy, vocalistic mechanism. But just super high and light. I mean, like really remarkably high, light vocal production.
Baby, there's not a
Okay, now, okay, in BTS, I guess, don't they sometimes sing in English, sometimes not? Korean, sometimes? Is that what's happening here? Because I'm 99% sure I understand the first one.
It's not a bad thing here tonight.
Okay, cool, that is English.
Baby, don't
And baby is in English. Yeah, for sure bilingual here, okay.
Watch me go, and I took your bombs away. Action do, and she had
So obviously this is super cool. This almost sounds like 80s synthwave, if you guys know that genre. Great genre, super cool, super fun. This is like very much 80s synthwave vibes with a slightly slower tempo. So something Jimin's really good at is flipping between that chest voice and that really lighter head mechanism. His chest voice is lighter in nature already, so it's not as drastic of a change as you might hear in some singers, which allows for an easy switch of registration. So like right there, it's really obvious when I do it. It's less obvious when he does it. Because like my voice and my vocal folds are much thicker and heavier. So when I flip to a lighter mechanism where it's just the mucosal membrane, just the edge of the vocal folds vibrating, it's a much more drastic shift than when a singer like Jimin does it. And there's a little intentional like flip voice crack there. Nice. A4. So these are all pitches, as far as I know, that he could be singing in fully connected chest voice, but for artistic reasons, right? For artistic reasons and stylistic reasons and, you know, emotional reasons he's conveying in the song, keeping the voice much lighter in that much lighter mechanism as opposed to just full-on belting and chest voice, that like healthy yell quality. We're getting none of that here. It really is difficult to tell where he is switching registers because, like I said, they're both such light, relatively light mechanisms. The breathiness is similar. There's obviously a little bit more breathiness coming through in the when he flips up to the head voice, but it's remarkably consistent given the change in registration. Okay, so now we're in chorus mode, and now we're in the high chest belt range, up to touching that B flat 4 just below tenor high C, in that connected chest range. And the reason you can tell it's connected is there's more body to the sound. It literally sounds like it's not actually coming from a deeper place. The sound comes from the vocal folds, but it sounds like it's a deeper connection, because more of the vocal folds are actually producing the sound. It changes the timbre entirely. What you also get in high chest range belting, because the whole mass of the vocal folds are really stretching out, if you're a trained singer, if you have strong vocal folds, they will resist that stretch and stay really well together. They'll often increase the vocal fold closure so that when you ascend really high in chest range, you get a really efficient, pure sound. There's no extra breathiness coming through. So just pay attention to the breathiness you hear Jimin using in this chorus when remaining in chest voice despite going high in his range, versus the breathiness that you hear thus far, like the first minute of the song where it's breathier, it's lighter. Pay attention to that. It's a cool shift. That's a great example. and then the light, and then the light, because I'm reading light, and then the phrase that follows that, you can tell the difference in timbre and like heaviness and chest connection in the sound. Much breathier and lighter, lower in his range. Now this is very common in any genre outside of opera. In opera, the goal is to have a powerful, efficient sound from the very bottom of your range to the very top. Doesn't matter where, you want to have a very pure sound so that you can cut through the orchestra without a microphone. That's the whole goal. Anything outside of that, generally you'll train pop singers, train musical theater, any singer, as they ascend in their range, the vocal fold efficiency will get higher. So when they sing a belt, it's really efficient. And then when they sing down close to their chest voice, it's breathier and more relaxed. And that's exactly what you hear Jimin doing right here. Now there's one, let me have a taste. That was a very intentional, super, like, especially breathy sound where it's almost like a whisper. Like the vocal folds are barely coming together. So there is tone, but it's like secondary to the text, really. Let me have a taste. If it was a whisper, let me have a taste. Let me have a taste. So you can hear the tone, but it's very light. It's gonna be a good night. That's what we'd say it down here. It's gonna be a good night. I'm loving the 80s synthwave. For anyone that likes Nintendo games and Nintendo music, I assume everyone, because it's the best, go check out Nintendo 80s synthwave mix. And I can't remember the name of the YouTube channel, but they have made their own version of like all the great Nintendo songs, like Zelda, Mario, all these things. But in the style of 80s synthwave, much like this video. It's pretty sick. Go check it out. If you're looking for like some hype study music, that's it. It's like Stranger Things, kind of, you know? That's like the vibe of Stranger Things. Up to a D5. I just can't believe how light the voice is. It's wild. It is like just, I think it's funny for me because it is like the complete opposite of my voice. And so to me, it's fascinating to hear a voice that's so, like I can't imagine what it would be like to have that voice in me because it's so different. So it's fascinating to think about and analyze. It's like, for me, it sounds so unnatural, but it's like right in Jimin's wheelhouse. I really do like the bilingual elements. I think it's really cool, and it's just, I feel like BTS, I wonder if I've heard any artists other than BTS that really flip back and forth often between the two languages. I'm sure there are other artists. Maybe it's a popular thing in K-pop, which I'm still relatively new to. I've done videos for a number of artists now, but It's really cool. It's not something you hear often. It's like moments like that. Like, I don't know if he starts in chest and flips up, because the timbres are just so similar. Also, the 80s synthwave, this really is like 80s synthwave. It's characterized mostly by, listen to these drums. It's that, and then it's just like, because it's synthwave, like very heavy electronic synths going all over the place in the background. All over the place. You've got the high, brighter synth, you've got the lower bassy synths that have like the really buzzy bassy synths. That's so 80s synthwave. Like normal basses, like a subwoofer where it's just like, it's just like really, it's like just the bass frequency. Whereas like for synthwave, it's like whoa, 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 whoa. It's got like much more cut and bite to the sound, like some like sawtooth audio, like some sawtooth wave mixed into the synths. So it has that buzz to it. There's all this buzz in the bass synths for this kind of music. It's like those heavy, it's that kind of heavy drum and that kind of like wall of sound synth craziness. And it's all electronic, right? I mean, it could be done on an analog synth, but like fundamentally electronic. Like really heavy, like tom drums. Oh, then they come back to the acoustic guitar, which you can't hear a lick of when it's bumping. You don't hear the acoustic guitar if it's even in there. No. But then we've got the subdued synths. Like acoustic guitar comes back, the whispering comes back.
What's the point?
Bringing it back to where we started. You know, it'd be fun. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do this sometime. Because I haven't done much like really popular official music videos, because usually with music videos, it's really the video is the focus. And my primary thing is vocal technique. And you know, music videos are all hyper produced. Everything's super like edited and polished and all that stuff. So I generally do totally live performances. It's more interesting to comment on vocally, because like there's not going to be mistakes in a polished music video. There might be live, even great singers. There's like imperfections, there's tuning stuff. You don't have to deal with, there's never going to be an issue like that in a polished music video. But it'd be interesting, and I don't do collaborations with my reaction videos, just haven't. A lot of people have asked, I'm just not, I have like my way of doing it, which I like, and I just haven't really been interested in collaborations. There's a few I would consider, but for the most part, I really like doing my thing with my videos. But for official music videos like this, it might be fun to do a co-reaction with a videographer, you know. And so we watch it together, and you've got me commenting on the musical aspects, and you have the professional videographer commenting on the video aspects. That could be interesting. So if you guys would want to, and then it's no one stepping on each other's toes. It would be like two separate things going on simultaneously. That could be interesting. If you guys are interested in seeing something like that, let me know and I can look into it. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something about Jimin's singing, about his voice, which is really fascinating and amazing, especially to me, being on the complete opposite side of the spectrum as far as vocal range and quality goes. Always interesting to comment on a very high light tenor as a bass singer. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the OnlyFans if you're interested to see what I'm up to in the fitness world, which apparently a ton of you guys are, at least on my Instagram. I don't know how my YouTube audience cares or whatever, but check it out. $5 a month, links in the description. Check out my merch store. And definitely, I mean, the best way to support me is to join my Patreon. So if you learned something today, if you really enjoyed, check out my Patreon, as little as $1 a month. And I'll see you guys in the next one. This is a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll look out for those comments. Peace.